Hi, I'm Emily DuCare, professor of biology at Provital University. My students learn to listen to the language of nature and transform the stories I tell about each ingredient into cosmetic creations for all types of beauty. Like them, take your inspiration from these stories and engage with care motives, science with emotion. Is everybody ready? Today we're going to work together to develop a cosmetic formula for a well-being bar of soap. Today's natural ingredient? Rosemary. Wow, what an aroma. It smells like home, like your grandmother's recipes, and like the Mediterranean breeze. The thing about rosemary is that, in addition to its unique scent, it holds centuries of stories of resistance and adaptation. Incredibly important characteristics, don't you think? This can be seen above all in cosmetic products that aim to protect the skin against the exposome, with challenges such as pollution, climate change, environmental aspects, or exposure to a changing environment. Because what is more important, acting from the outside or activating the skin's own mechanisms to preserve the skin barrier and ensure protection? To help you with your cosmetic creation today, I'm going to tell you about Marcos, a man that knew, just like rosemary, how to resist and adapt. A man that drew inspiration from nature to face the most hostile environment, applying biomimetic principles. We see this in his story, Mediterranean Wind in Your Favor. In the turbulent times of the 17th century, the Mediterranean Sea was a vast stage for merchants and pirates. In a beautiful fishing village where the breeze caressed the coast, a young man named Marcos Romero set out for the first time as a fisherman. His father, proud of him, took one of the branches of rosemary that adorned and perfumed each corner of his home. As he put it in Marcos's lapel, he said, "Rosemary is the symbol of our family. It has guided, protected, and cured us. Carry it with you to remind you of the strength and resilience of the Romero family." Marcos inhaled its scent deeply and felt its comforting embrace. Nobody could have imagined what awaited them 5 miles after setting sail. Their boat was attacked by pirates. The days passed slowly, and Marcos, out of fear of not surviving, had to make a decision: to resist or adapt. Marcos chose wisely and learned to live as a pirate. His skill and determination made him stand out among the crew and gain their respect. A decade later, with a thick beard and a face hardened by the years, Marcos sailed the seas with his own ship. And although known as a great and fearsome pirate, in his heart, his mission was very different: to travel the Mediterranean. With his own hands and the family recipe for a bar of soap infused with rosemary, while the aroma of rosemary purified the air, providing a touch of calm and well-being amidst the harshness of the sea. Rosemary became his key ally, a medicinal plant that, thanks to its resilience, survived and healed throughout the Mediterranean, just like Marcos Romero. According to Jane Goodall, when we learn from each other, we become more effective guardians of our natural world. And that is what Marcos did. He knew how to adapt and take care of those around him. So, let's get started. Get your rosemary and create a bar of soap based on rosemary extract. Take your inspiration from biomimetic principles to understand the solutions nature offers for adapting to a hostile environment, just as Marcos did. Because remember, nature knows what it's doing. Observe it with your mind and imitate it with your heart. Enjoy developing your project.